Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, it's Edwards. Breaks into the open. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They give it back to him. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Now on first and 10 from the 29. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Throwing Simmons. Out wide left, it's Dwyer. Still on his feet at the 45. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You've got to accomplish the mission.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Got some room headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Catch in the middle, it's Bear. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Gain of 28. And that's good enough for a first down.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Iamaleava. Right side, it's Moore. There he goes. At the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Ducks. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Simmons to throw. Out wide right, it's Burrows. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense trying to take it back. Makes the grab in their space.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Griffin. All over him immediately.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Right side, it's Bear. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
So now on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Simmons. Looking down the middle. Left side is Wesco. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Out wide right, it's Dwyer. Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own.
guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling.
And first down for the offense.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Gets the back moving. Throwing, Imaliava. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Second and long here. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Right side, it's Moore. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the offense on 3rd down, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Finds some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll ride him again. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. A designed run for the quarterback. It's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Throwing Simmons. Out wide left, it's Wesco. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Running inside, it's Edwards. He's got enough. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Iamaleava. They're all over him. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Left side is Simmons. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
The corner route will always be one of those staple routes versus zone. So if you see zone, it's a great job by the wide receiver pushing vertically. You see him threaten that safety, and then you break off to the sideline where it's really hard for that corner to get back in the play.
Driving forward, it's Edwards. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the well. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the back. Here's Iamaleava to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Ducks racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
The screen, and watch out. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Third down in the gun, Iamaleava. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He shanked it. That punt is just going to create all kinds of problems. It goes out of bounds, and let's see where they spot it. They're going to take over right around the 30-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Here's Simmons to throw. Right down the middle. Found the spot in the defense. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 19 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Longhorns, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now on the move. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Hey, man, 4th and 1 at any part of the field is risky to go for, especially when you're in your own end of the field, but they did. It was a good play call. I like them being aggressive, especially after getting that first down.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Throwing, Imaliava. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moore. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand.
Upstairs to make the catch. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
At the 37. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in the position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What are you doing in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall when the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Imaliava. He's going to fire deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Imaliava on the play action. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Ducks want to move quickly.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense.
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's Imaliava to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Simmons. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
To the air, it's Simmons. Out wide right, it's Burrows. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Making the adjustment. Simmons to the air again. Out wide left, it's Stone. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Throwing Simmons. Left side is Simmons. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Throwing, Imaliava. Rush right in his face. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
At the 34-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Right side, it's Johnson. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the direct snap, it's Moore. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They make the stop, but not before the chains move, and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Near the 48-yard line. First down for the offense.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
Hey, you could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Trying to establish the run. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Caught by Williams on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Here's Simmons to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Turning it on. Past the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Texas Tech, 42. Oregon, 17.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That is not what he had in mind on that return as he goes out of bounds and leaves the offense with terrible field position at the 8. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
Spits it out to the back. Holds on, it's Joyner. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Simmons throws for the tight end. Out wide right, it's Wire. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
2nd and long here. Quick give. It's Joyner. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. You have to be able to run it.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Wesco. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Right side, it's Wire. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And what a performance in this game by the quarterback. I know there were not a lot of people that even gave this team a chance considering who they were playing, but this quarterback blocked out all the noise, David. He told us leading into this one, he felt confident in their offense's ability to score points, and he has proved all the doubters wrong.
Yeah, and confident is one thing, but to do it against a top 10 team, you're a massive underdog. Like, no one was confident except for him. He carried this team, played so well, and because he believed, they were able to pull the big upset today.
Here's Raiola to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Rushes on. They get to him as he throws.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing Simmons. He spins that thing down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking.
Unleashes one deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.